now.
Hello blueberries, it's Tommy Titchmarsh here, talking to you live from inside the blueberry pop-up greenhouse here in New Earswick. And I'm here today to teach you how to repot seedlings and how to separate seedlings. So sit back, get comfortable, and together we'll do some gardening magic. All right, so come on in. I'm going to show you what I've got over here first. Now I'm a little bit nervous because I don't usually talk to the phone like this, so be kind, okay? So come on here. Here we've got some lovely dwarf bean seedlings, okay? And as you can see, some of them are growing too close to each other, so we're going to separate those guys out. And these ones which are here on their own, we're going to give them a new home as well. So I've got my seedlings. I've got some pots ready to put them into. We're giving them quite a nice deep pot to sit in. Okay, lots of space for them to grow and expand their roots into. And we're going to put them in those pots with, down here, I've got a nice bag of general purpose compost, which I managed to get from the shops before they stopped us going to the shops. Now, I'm going to tip plenty out because I've got quite a few to do. I'm going to tip all that compost there, pop that away. Okay, so come and have a good look at this compost. It's nice and dark and rich, full of organic matter, little bits of leaf and root and things and all sorts, and that's all really good for our plants. Okay, so we're going to start with our first one. Okay, so we take our pot. Okay, and what I'm going to do first is just put a little bit in to the bottom of my pot there, like that. So it's about half full at the moment. I can adjust that if I need to. Lovely. And now I'm going to take my first two seedlings and we're going to separate those from each other. So I'll tell you what I've not done. I've not put on my gloves to keep my hands clean. Now usually I would put on my gloves to keep the dirt off my hands, but because I've got to be really delicate with these seedlings, I've decided to use my fingers so I can get a hold of them better without the gloves getting in the way. But that's okay, I've just got to make sure I wash my hands when I go back inside. So come and have a look at these two lovely seedlings, and I'm just pushing up from the bottom very carefully and pulling those out, easing them out, and I'm going to get hold of that there and just try and lift it free with all its roots. Look, so I've got the little seedling just sat there. I'm going to put a little bit more into the bottom of my pot there. I'm going to sit this guy up on the top of the surface and just hold on to him nice and gentle. I'm not squeezing the plant, I'm just holding it in place. And then I'm going to get a handful bit by bit and put it round the base of my seedling, just like that, gently pressing it in, keeping that in the center, and I'm going to keep filling it up until I'm happy that it's near the top. You want to keep the leaves above the soil because that is how the plant is going to get all that sunlight into it, and just gently press it down around there. Now I'm not an expert, so I don't know how long this is going to have to stay in the pot. So I'm learning as I go, so you guys get to learn along with me as well. And if you see me making a mistake on any of my videos, feel free to get in touch on Google Classroom on the gardening page. Let me know what I've done wrong. I'd be happy to hear it. But for now, if we have a look at what I've got here, just nice and firmly, just finishing pressing it. My seedling's in the middle of the pot. It's well supported. It's not flopping over on either side. And I've pushed that down, and so I'm happy with that now. Okay, and that's going to go off to one side, and when I've got all the rest of these potted up, I'm going to give them all a really good water. Okay, so that's our finished pot for now. Okay, I've got the rest of these to do, and I'll maybe introduce you to the rest of them when they've all been potted up sometime later on tomorrow. But for now, Stay safe, blueberries, and I'll speak to you soon. Tommy Titchmarsh out.